Hey everyone, it's me, NegaSilver42. Happy June. It is June 3rd? I don't know. I don't really know dates that well. Anyway, welcome to the first part of the review of SonicAdventure. We spin the character wheel and Sonic appears. Sonic's levels are pretty much what you expect from a Sonic game, except look at the graphics. They're amazing. Now, yes, I do usually preach against graphics, but they do really help. But gameplay leaves a little bit to be desired. It's basically just jumping on bosses' heads to beat them all. But this is a pretty cool stage, the windy stage right here. You're running on thin air. It's pretty impressive. And just kind of a quick thing, you might be wondering how this review is going to work. I'm going to show levels, what I like about them, what I don't like about them, and of course the final score for Sonic's entire story. Okay. Pretty much it's very similar to what you'd expect from any Sonic game where you play as Sonic, in the fact that it's running and jumping, and I'm kind of repeating myself. I'm sorry I do that a lot. I gotta stop doing that. Now, you notice the camera kind of turned to the left when I stopped? That's a problem with the PC version. SonicAdventure was remade onto the GameCube and PC. It's called SonicAdventure DX, Director's Cut, which stands for SonicAdventure Deluxe Director's Cut. I have the GameCube version also, along with the PC version. I like both of them. PC version's a little bit harder to play, though. By far. A lot. Get the GameCube version if you're going to get a version of it. Anyway, there are also several power-ups for each character. Sonic's power-up is the Lightspeed Shoes and the Crystal Ring. And the Ancient Light. I don't show that in this review, though. Now, just like most of the 3D Sonic games, there are these ring trails you can follow, and you can do that with the Lightspeed Dash. It's just, in this one you have to charge it up, which is really annoying. I'm very happy you just got to hit B in the sequel. And in most new Sonic games, like Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Unleashed, possibly. I haven't gotten a chance to play that game yet, but definitely in SonicAdventure 2. And getting the Crystal Ring brings us here, to Casinopolis. My least favorite stage. Ever. This is a pull from the original Casino Night Zone from SonicAdventure 2, and from the casino level in Sonic Heroes. It's pinball. Why is there pinball in a 3D Sonic game? I understand if it's in a 2D Sonic game like Sonic Rivals. Honestly, can you even see where Sonic is? He's up by the little 3 rings up to the left, up to the right of his head. Honestly, why? In the end, I had 413 rings, and it took me 15 minutes to beat it. Subtle, by the way. How a magic ice stone drops from the sky to tell you where to go next. You'll never guess where you're supposed to go. Shh, don't tell anyone. Oh, yes. But once you do have the ice stone, you get to snowboard, which is new to the Sonic series. That is awesome that you get to snowboard. It looks very nice. It's not that laggy or anything. It's just a really relaxful level, and personally, I think I'm actually just going to go to my GameCube and just play this level in mission mode, just because I love the snowboarding portion. It kind of reminds me of the Final Fantasy VII snowboarding minigames, which is, by the way, the best game ever, and that's going to be the final review of Season, quote-unquote, 1. This is a Season 1 review. Season 2 reviews are going to start sometime in fall, probably. Anyway, to unlock characters, you have to meet them and or beat them. Honestly, I beat Knuckles in, like, what, 5 seconds? Now, here's a new boss, Chaos 4. And also, with the appearance of Chaos 4, gives us a music change to Sonic Boom, the opening to Sonic CD. Ciao! I really hope I never do that again. If I ever do, hurt me badly. I don't care if it's Agent Blue Eye, I don't care if it's Ike, whatever your last 4 numbers are at the end of that. Heck, I wouldn't even care if Bushido Bacon did it. Anyway, the tornado returns. The tornado first appeared in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, but this time you actually get to fly it. You can lock on enemies, or you can just straight up shoot. It's much easier to get the emblem if you lock on. Oh, I am so sorry about the coughing. Once again, that should go away with time. Now, I also just quickly would like to say, I hope you liked my opening that I threw together at the beginning. Anyway, here's a new stage called Twinkle Park. And you're like, what's Sonic gonna do in a go-kart? He's gonna race across a track, of course. I love the Twinkle circuit. Once again, it's just one of these mini-games to take you away from what normally happens in the game. And sadly, the rest of the Twinkle Park episode, level, whatever you want to call it, is just a run-through, and I really don't like it. Of the evil chimpanzees and goo robots. But the capsule does return. Remember the capsule from earlier games, folks? Where you free the animals? And that brings us to my favorite stage in the game, Action Highway. Does this remind anyone of Radical Highway from Sonic Adventure 2? I don't know. I love how it's very fast-paced, and it's very fun. You're running down the side of the building, for Christ's sake. I'm sorry, I don't usually throw a lot of God references in. I don't really believe in God that much. I mean, hey, if you want to hold that against me, go ahead, but... oh, well. Haha. That is a very well spent 4 minutes. Anyway, here's another stage, the second half of Red Mountain. The first half is just outside hopping around a mountain on zip lines and such. Now you're in a volcano. Volcano! You don't see a lot of volcano games anymore. Though true, this is an older game. This is newer than most games I do. As I said before, this was first released in 1998. It was then remade in 2002, and I think 2003 on the computer. So, it's only like 6 years old, this version of it. That's a very nice version of it, so... I suggest getting the GameCube version, but if you can't get the PlayStation... Oh my god, I should be hurt for that. No, not PlayStation. PC, that's the word. I don't really even have that much wrong with Sonic's story. It can get a little frustrating, and the fact that you have to do 2 tornado levels is a little annoying, but it's definitely worth the time. The only problems I have with it is Chaos 6. He's extremely hard when you fight him as any other character, but with Sonic, okay, the little freezing robot comes by. You homing attack it, it goes straight into the stupid thing's gullet. And also, the Skydeck level is very evil in the fact that it's more platforming, and it's just really annoying. So overall, I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. Oh, the Casinopolis level assists this. So that ends the first part of my Sonic Adventure DX review, slash Sonic Adventure, I guess. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope the music in the background is not overpowering. I'm going to try to fiddle with it. See you later this week, probably next week, for Tails' review.